You know, when all else fails, upload a game against Nick. This is some solid advice that NBZ and I have followed on multiple occasions. So let's do that this time, shall we? SuperBlah411 entering the ring against the Ferris wheel. So let's see if he's tall enough to take a ride on it, metaphorically. So anyway, starting off the match here, he has a Reuniclus and I've got Tyranitar, and these couple turns could not have gone better for me. I Stealth Rock and he Focus Blast, but he takes me down to my Sash, which I randomly threw on Tyranitar just because I knew I was leading with it, and I had no other item to use really. So, and then I Crunch and get a crit and kill him. So, only thing that could have made that any better is if he missed Focus Blast, but I'd say that's a pretty solid start. 2 turns in, I'm already up 6-5, even if just barely, because I'm on 1 HP. So, he brings in Lucario, obviously enough to scare me out, and predicting the fighting move, I bring in Aegislash. He goes Mega, and then I believe he goes for he goes for the Shadow Claw, which was pretty smart of him predicting that, and of course I was on 1 HP, so it would have killed anyway. So there was me again, not fully thinking through what he could have been doing, but it's okay because when you're battling Nick, you're bound to get into your own head, or he'll get in your own head, and it just becomes a big clusterfuck because battling Nick is just nonsense sometimes. So I desperately try and set up against this Lucario because I'm fairly confident if I play King Shield right, I can lower his attack enough where it'll become safe for me to stay in and set up on him. So he starts just using Shadow Claw still. It's not doing anywhere near enough damage to kill me now, and I'm able to alternate between Swords Dance and King Shield enough to the point where I'll have a pretty high boosted attack, and he will not have killed me. Here, I make an absolute stupid move. I go for King Shield again because I was way too greedy. I could have just dealt with having +4, but instead, I King Shield as he switches in his Scarf Ditto, gets the Imposter transformation, and he now has my stat boost. And something interesting we kind of figured out here is that Aegislash, when Ditto transforms into Aegislash, it can attack, and it won't change its stance, which is just pretty interesting. But this means that he gets my boost, but he's still able to just stay in super defensive tank mode. So that was just really bad for me. I just screwed up there. He was able to kill me because, you know, I couldn't do enough damage to him, and he outsped me because of the Scarf. So I bring in Dragonite now, knowing with multi-scale, I'll be able to take those hits from him and then kill him with Earthquake. Obviously enough to force him to switch out. So he brings in Average Crow. I guess the legacy continues from that Average Crow he had in Black and White. So let's hope that it doesn't screw me over too hard here. He goes for the Defog, which is really, that was a pain in the ass because I really needed my rocks up, especially for that Moltres of his. So, but of course that's why he was able to get them away, and it just wound up being super helpful for him. So I Outrage, I kill the fucking Crobat, but this is just kind of in vain because his Scarf Ditto is going to come in again, transform, and revenge kill me. So this is really just not looking good for me. I just don't know how to get around this Ditto. It's really screwed me over. So I bring in Scizor, and I'm just going to decide to Bullet Punch him to just kill him. I'm tired of dealing with it. I could have gone for a Swords Dance in retrospect because he was locked in with Outrage, but it's probably a good thing I didn't because he's just going to bring in Moltres, and I'm like, nope, gotta get out of there. Not dealing with that shit. So I fodder Tyranitar. Hopefully he'll go for the Overheat, which he does. That's what I was, best case scenario, I was hoping for that. So he gets the special attack drop, and I'm in a pretty good position to just bring in something to hopefully revenge kill it. I'm honestly not sure what I have left at this point. I believe I bring in Politoed. Yeah, so gonna get the Rain up, and it'll obviously threaten him out with any water move I have. I could even go for an Ice Beam probably, just to, on the off chance he brings in something weak to ice, but he brings in Lucario, and it's just gonna die to the Scald, so easy cleanup there. And narrowing in the score once again, so it's not getting too much in Nick's favor. I'm hanging in there a little bit, and then he just wild charges me because I forgot he'd probably outspeed me, so wonderful. I gotta remember those things. It's just not a good time when I get wild charge, huge power, digger speed, just bullshit plowing through my team. So I substitute, really hoping that I could just catch him doing something that would let me keep my sub, and he winds up using agility. So I go for the Dazzling Gleams. That's pretty much all I can do. He resists Sludge Bomb, is immune to Shadow Ball, so and I know it's just not going to do enough to kill him. And because of the agility, he can now just kill me with Wild Charge. Actually, he doesn't kill me with Wild Charge because I guess I don't know. I really thought that would kill. But whatever. So I guess it's that perfect defense IV I got. Shoutouts to Nick for help me out with that. So he brings in Moltres again, and he is scarfed, so Overheat's gonna destroy me. And I suppose he locked into that, knowing that all I have left is Gengar and Scizor at this point. And even with the special attack drop, Overheat's more than powerful enough to kill Scizor. So, Moltres, you fucking cunt. I just don't know. I don't even, man. Second game in a row that I've gotten screwed over by a fire-flying stupid bird fucker. So, anyway, good game, Nick. Love your face, but that was kind of bullshit. Just Moltres. So, I guess I forgot to mention this, but even though I haven't been able to have capture quality recording for all my uploads, because I don't have a capture board myself, I'm hoping that the camera recordings I'm doing are pretty decent quality. I mean, I think they look pretty good. Just using my iPhone to record them and then just touching it up a bit and editing. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll try to get capture quality recordings whenever I can, but for now, I think this will do. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.